If you're someone that haven't hit your goals yet and you are losing hope, this video is for you. And this is something that I needed to hear years and years ago, and I want to share this. So I say all of this with love. And I'm going to start with the story so that I can set up the point that I'm going to make. Earlier today, I had a gym session, and the plan that was already written out for me by my coach, I had 3 sets of 8 reps of a bench press. After I got done executing the bench press, after looking at the footage, and I am so glad that I recorded that footage. After looking at the footage, I realized that I missed a rep. So without overthinking it, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna add in that missed rep into the next set. So now I'm not gonna be doing 8 reps, I'm going to be doing 9 reps instead. And in that moment, I held myself accountable by making sure I'm doing what the plan was set out for me to do. As someone who used to be very lax on myself and probably too gracious on myself when trying to hit goals or execute on something to get an outcome, I would not have had that mindset to hold myself accountable. I would have said, oh, I'm just going to leave that rep out and I'm just going to execute 8 on the next set, and on the third set 8, and then go about my day. But I am competing for a powerlifting meet on May 30th, 2026 of this year. I am going to look back on all the trainings that I did, and I am going to remember every training that I pushed myself, every training where I did not cheat myself, every training that I went past my capacity. And I'm going to remember the trainings that I may have missed if I missed any, or I'm going to remember the times that I cheated myself and knew that I could go up in weight if that had happened. I'm going to remember everything, because in that moment, the only thing I want to do is walk on that platform in confidence. And I'm not going to be able to do that if I go back into my repertoire of what I've done in the past 6 months and recollect the times that I cheated myself. And I hope I'm getting this across, is that you need to hold yourself accountable and do things you don't want to do. Sometimes we are too gracious on ourselves. Yes, of course, extend grace, but I think in some areas we can go a little further. We can push ourselves a little more. We can do a little more, especially if we have goals for ourselves. I used to want to skip steps. I used to want the outcome more than the process. I used to just want to get through things. And I realized that every step counts. Every rep counts. You can't expect results if you're not putting in the work, if you're not giving it your all, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. In that gym, nobody was there with me. Yes, I have a coach that's going to plan my workouts, but he's not there with me holding me accountable. I'm the one with the goal. I'm the one that wants to get first place. I'm the one that wants to be the best in what I'm doing. And I can't be the best if I am skipping workouts or if I'm trying to skip steps. So you have to work the plan. You have to work the plan. Nobody is going to be with you when you're by yourself and you're the one that said that you were going to get that website up. Nobody is going to be with you when you're the one that said you wanted to compete, or you wanted to get this position, or you wanted to write that book. Nobody is going to be with you to move your fingers for you, to move your bodies for you. You're going to have to get up and do it yourself. Again, I say this with love. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to get up when you don't feel like it. You have to be disciplined. And this is coming from a person that was one of the most lazy, undisciplined person out there. And if I can do it with someone that struggled with discipline, with self-worth, someone who just was like lazy, if I can, and I'm just trying to paint a picture of who I was to show you that it's possible, and that you can do whatever you set your mind to, whatever goal you set in front of yourself. But you have to be willing to show up for yourself. I love you. I'll see you in the next video.